Thank you so much for joining me for this edition of Just Ask Jane. Today's all about spirits and numbers. And I'm really excited about this because I love receiving messages through numbers. And I love all of these three comments that I received. Jackier Mercier, Linda, Soucy, Tracy Winn, thank you so much for today's subject. Now, Jackie writes here that she sees double numbers, 111, 222, and she believes her mother's giving her signs through those numbers. Linda Soucy talks about knowing that her angels are around her because she sees several numbers several times a day, such as 1010, 1111, 555, so on and so forth. And Tracy believes that her father comes through 111, 666, 555, etc., etc. I love this because I'm going to tell you, I believe the very same thing. And I believe that spirit works in very mysterious ways and has the most amazing way of giving us signs. And there's so many different signs, but today we just want to talk about numbers. Now, when we look up the meaning of 1111, really when we talk about that, it's really to be aware spiritually in this lifetime and to really pay attention when you're seeing these numerical values. Pay attention as to what's going on in your life at that time. What's going on in your life that day? Do you have some kind of challenge going on? Well, I believe that 111 or 1111 is a really strong vibration, new beginnings, but beautiful things happening around those numbers where Spirit reassures us that everything is going to be okay. Now, I'm not going to dissect all these numbers, but I want to talk about these patterns of numbers because when I was younger, I saw a lot of numbers, but we didn't have digital clocks. We had just watches. We didn't have digital things where you'd see 1111, but we had license plates, billboards, telephone numbers, that kind of thing that I noticed over the years having some kind of numerical pattern. Now, after my father passed, I started seeing the number 926 quite often. And after my mother passed, I started seeing the number 227. So they don't have to be in a sequence of 111, 222, triple or quadruple numbers. They could just be simply different types of sequences, 543, 125, that kind of thing. But what I'd suggest to you very strongly is to look these numbers up. Now, there are so many resources out on the internet, but one of my very favorites is a site called Joanna's Sacred Scribes. And Joanna's taken the time to really go through all of these numbers and to really lend interpretation that is absolutely amazing when it comes to spirit, because I have researched her numbers and they're just beautiful. Another really great resource if you're into angels is Doreen Virtue. And I remember years ago buying this one book here called Angel Numbers 101, which is an absolutely beautiful resource, but very actually very calming when I read this because the messages are very beautiful. Now, if you're looking for a little bit of guidance from the other side, I would tell you to write these numbers down, to really pay attention to them, but Spirit will never let you down when they have to give you a message. Now, for myself, the number 5 has not been a positive number, but I'm so thankful when I see the sequence of 5s, because if I have an important decision to make or something going on in my life and I see repetitive 5s, I know to take my time to make those decisions or to really think things through. If I see the number 444, I feel really secure with the things going on in my life, and I know that I'm being watched and looked after from the other side. So really pay attention to these numbers. Go look them up. And you know what? Everybody has their different interpretations. So if there's something not really sitting well with you, go look up someone else's website or somebody else's interpretation and meaning of these numbers. They may sit a little bit better with you, but take a look at this. And if you're noticing a pattern, Spirit may be having a message for you. You don't have to be a medium to be receiving messages from the other side. So Spirit does work this way. I want to thank you so much, Jackie, Linda, and Tracy, for the most amazing question. And I will be posting the resources that I use below this video. But in the meantime, if you have a burning desire to ask me a question about anything your little heart desires, please don't be shy. Just ask Jay. I'd love to see your questions. I hope you have a beautiful day, and until next video, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.